Welcome back. I am extremely excited. I have had a great week playing this game. I will say it started off really difficult, and there's been a lot of sweat, pain, and tears to get to where I am today, but I'm extremely excited. For the last 30 days, I have mapped out through Excel, through PowerPoint, through, I don't know, everything I can think of to come to this point. And little victories is what I'm really finding in this game that's making me really continue to play it. And the first thing I wanted to do was go through and unlock 7-star Thrawn. Then I know when I had 7-star Thrawn, I could then go through and get R2D2 at 7 stars, which in the end would help me to get to the person I've been waiting for the longest, Commander Luke. And I am happy to say all three of these things happened this last week, which is extremely exciting. So, first off, Thrawn. Man, I thought after I got everyone to 7 stars, Chopper was a beast. He took the longest. I thought it was going to be pretty easy, to be honest. I thought, just like Emperor Palpatine, go through, get them to 7, I'll be fine. Thrawn disagreed. He went through and put up a huge fight. My goal was to show each one of these characters being unlocked on video. That did not happen because I had to try so many times and get frustrated and stop and pick it up in the middle of the night and try again. So, Thrawn, really what I had to do is go through and get each character a lot higher. I had to go through and mod each one a little bit differently. Had to go through and work with Chopper to go through and get his unique ability up as well. And really had to go through and spend some time and put some effort into each one of those characters. You know, going through, I thought Ezra was going to be enough to be able to go through and easily wipe everything out. It just did not work. But after a few days, Thrawn is 7 stars, which is extremely exciting. I've been able to use him in my Emperor team, which has really gone through and actually made my Galactic War a lot easier, which is really exciting for that, of course. Having him on there also, too, makes his ship even more powerful, which in the end is so much better. But why did I really do it? I unlocked him so I could then go through and unlock R2D2. R2, from a lot of players out there, looks like he's actually in a lot of good players, you know, normal day-to-day players. And so, which for me, I really, like I said, I wanted to go through and get Commander Luke, and so that was the main goal of it. I didn't really have to work too hard. I was able to defeat R2 on the first try, and each of the Empire characters were already a little bit higher as it is because I've had more time with them, and that I've been using them in Arena once or twice, and then in Galactic War, so I've already had them modded, already had a good idea of exactly what I needed to do to get them to where I wanted them to be. So really, I was kind of ahead of the game. And so by doing that, you know, it really did help with Emperor Palpatine going through and being as strong as he is. And I really do think, I know this is one of those earlier on, you know, quests that they had. I just do think this one was just a little bit easier because Thrawn really was not easy. Each character, really, I didn't even have to gear up. I was able to go through and keep them exactly where they are. And really, Thrawn was really helpful on this because his move to go through and make it to where Palpatine could go again really did help out a lot. And so it made it really relatively pretty easy. And I'm going to say easy because, you know, it was. But overall, it still was about 30 days worth of work. But, you know, now with R2D2 unlocked, 7 stars, then the real work began. And going through with Commander Luke for me, you know, watching some of his gameplay online, seeing what he can do in some of the raids, it really was something I wanted to go through and accomplish. And being that he's one of the stronger characters out there and he unlocks at 7 stars, I really wanted to go through and actually and unlock him. R2, I didn't actually have him up to the gear level I needed to, so I had to raise his gear level 2 levels, and that took a lot of grinding, and I used a lot of shards to be able to go through, and crystals to go through and actually get into where he is. I had to then mod him differently. At first, what I did is actually pulled a lot of mods from my good characters. Then all of a sudden, the next day I look and I'm like, my arena score drastically dropped. I think I went down 30 spots. And I'm like, why am I having such a hard time? And that day I couldn't even finish Galactic War, so that was even worse. So I had to then go back and remod my main characters and then try back and decided, okay, let's not mess with arena. Let's just go through and actually work towards, getting these individuals stronger. So did that. Today, actually, I was really fortunate enough that I was really wanting those purple ability points there, so I got lucky every time I had at least 10 points there, 10 entry. I was going through and actually trying to find and hitting that button, going, one more. All I need is one more. And finally I did, and be able to go through and get Luke, little boy Luke as I call him, to enough power to be able to go through and do it. And tonight it was great. Probably the third or fourth try of trying, I was able to get to that last section with everybody with a little bit of protection left. By doing that, I was able to get them, and it's so great. I'm not able to get them all the way up to 85 yet, but I don't care. This is exciting, and this is 30 days. 30 days of work, and I'm proud. And I know there's a ton of characters out there that already have had them for a long time and, already is 85, gear level, whatever, but, this is exciting for me. And so this is why I've been playing this game and working towards it and doing the stuff that I'm doing, because it's just really enjoyable. So now, Luke, I got to get him up to 85. Really do have a pretty decent Rebel team now. And so old man Obi-Wan is going to be in the group. R2D2, I'm going to continue to work on him. I'm going to at some point really have to try to go through and get C-3PO. Just that's going to be a long ways off. But hey, it's exciting. We start our actual first territory war. With now playing this game as long as I have, this will be my first one. So with that, I'm really glad that I'm going to be able to go through and have Luke for that. It's going to be really exciting. Other gameplay I have on here today is going to be actually going through. I unlocked Padme, not her character, but I did get to the 4-star piece. I do think that, again, she's going to be my next main character that I'm going to try to go for. Just finding out that the difference between the 4-star to the 5-star to actually unlock her, yeah, that's where the big boys play, because I got destroyed. Not just a little bit, a lot. And so just seeing that team, though, looking out and seeing General Kenobi, Anakin, and Padme, just, I don't know, it's exciting. I've gotten pretty far now in the Clone Wars series again, and I really, really am looking forward of going through and unlocking her. This Separatist team has a long way to go. Again, I've worked for 30 days to unlock Luke. So I'm going to take some time. I'm probably going to gear him up. That's probably what I'm going to do for the next, I don't know, maybe week or two, just to see how I'm doing. And then go through on the side, try to go through and get as much as I can. I think Cantina-wise, Dooku's almost going to get to 7 stars soon. Ventress, every single day I've been putting shards from her for the arena store. So in time, it's definitely going to get there. I'm just not in a rush now. So, like I said, I called them the 3 Amigos because this has been an interesting, fun time. And if you're not playing this game, I really recommend trying this. And I have always been a big video game person, and I've always realized I want to accomplish a goal. And as soon as I get done with something, and as soon as I stop being able to accomplish a goal, it makes it to where I just don't enjoy it as much. And I've always been a big fan of Pokemon. It's the same thing. I'll go through, and as soon as I get that full Pokedex, I'll stop playing because I've accomplished what I need to. And that's what's exciting about this game, is that now that I've finished one, Commander Luke is done. I put all this work into it. It's been days and hours and time. I have someone else to go next to, and Padme is going to be that next person. So which is going to be really exciting for me. So like I said, 3 Amigos are done. R2, I'm going to continue to work on him. I want to get him into my main group. This Rebel group right now is actually going to be one of my stronger. So continue to get him a little bit higher. I probably won't go through and relic him up anytime soon. But I do want to get him a little bit to probably 11 gear level at least. Now, Commander Luke-wise, I think he's going to be my next relic. I'm going to go through and work. I'm going to continue to save. I think each day I'm going to try to go through and get some of that signal data, use at least 100 shards, crystals on that to be able to go through and do that. So like I said, hey, I've only been doing 4. This is only my 4th video now, but through this last few weeks, I've been working towards this, and it's really exciting to finally get there. So hey, watch the rest of this gameplay. I'm going to go through and play on, see what I can do to get a couple more dollars in this game so that way I can get him up to 85. Hopefully soon I'll have another video. I won't obviously have another video like this anytime soon to unlock 3 7-star characters in just under a week. That's, to me, pretty impressive, so I can't see that I'm going to have that happen again. But hey, appreciate it. Watch the rest of it. Hey, next time, we'll see what happens. Have a great one. See ya.